Adam Pearce to fire former WWE champion Bronson Reed from Monday Night RAW for his recent actions. Exploring the chances. The latest episode of Monday Night RAW was nothing short of absolute chaos, leaving fans and WWE officials stunned. What unfolded in the main event could have far-reaching consequences, not just for those involved in the match, but for the entire WWE universe. The RAW general manager Adam Pearce once again found himself in a situation spiraling out of control, and it seems this time his hand may be forced into taking drastic measures. Could Bronson Reed's time on the red brand be coming to an abrupt end? In this video, we're diving into what happened on Raw, what's next for Bronson Reed, and whether Adam Pearce is ready to make one of the biggest decisions of his WWE career. Will Reed be fired from Monday Night Raw for his reckless actions? Let's explore the chances. What happened on Monday Night Raw? Let's start by breaking down the key moments of the chaotic last monster standing match. In the main event, Bronson Reed, also known as the Auszilla, faced off against Braun Strowman, the monster of all monsters. Both superstars are known for their raw power, and it didn't take long for things to spiral out of control. But nobody could have predicted how intense this match would become. As the battle raged on, Bronson Reed unleashed his fury, not only on his opponent, but on anyone who dared to step into his path. In a shocking and violent outburst, Reed attacked security personnel trying to restore order to the match. This wasn't just a shove or a minor altercation. Bronson Reed took things to the next level. He slammed the official down, and things escalated quickly from there. Reed's outburst continued as he drove Braun Strowman into the barricade, sending it crashing down and even injuring fans in the front row. The WWE Universe gasped as chaos unfolded before their eyes, with security scrambling to control the situation. But it didn't stop there. What Bronson Reed did next was truly jaw-dropping. After taking out everyone in sight, Bronson Reed grabbed Adam Pearce, yes, the Raw general manager, by the collar in an act of sheer rage. Pearce, visibly shocked and helpless, stared back at Reed as the towering superstar appeared on the verge of striking him. While Reed didn't go through with the attack, the damage was done. That moment has everyone asking, what now? Could Adam Pearce fire Bronson Reed from Monday Night Raw? Given the severity of Bronson Reed's actions, it's only logical to wonder whether Adam Pearce will take the next step and fire Reed from Monday Night Raw altogether. It's not just about the attack on the security team and the referee, it's about the safety of WWE personnel and even the fans. WWE has always placed fan safety as a top priority, and Bronson Reed's actions endangered everyone involved. While fines and suspensions are common disciplinary actions, this situation seems to have crossed a line. The attack on Pearce himself may be the tipping point that forces the Raw general manager to go beyond the usual punishments. Firing Reed from Monday Night Raw could send a clear message that such actions will not be tolerated in WWE, no matter who you are. In WWE history, we've seen other superstars face consequences for their actions, but rarely do we see an incident where a superstar puts his hands on WWE officials and general managers. This could mark a turning point in Reed's career, and it may not be a positive one. Why firing Bronson Reed would make sense. Let's consider why Adam Pearce might decide to fire Bronson Reed. For one, the level of destruction that took place during the match was beyond anything we've seen in recent memory. Bronson Reed crossed a line that few WWE superstars dare to cross, and that's attacking officials and personnel who are simply doing their jobs. By firing Bronson Reed, Pearce would be reasserting his authority over the red brand. For weeks now, Raw has been teetering on the edge of complete chaos, with various superstars pushing boundaries. Firing Bronson Reed could serve as a warning to the rest of the locker room that nobody is above the rules, no matter how big or powerful they are. But there's another side to this story. Could this be more than just discipline? Could this be a way to reset Bronson Reed's character? A firing could be part of a storyline that allows Reed to take time off and return with a renewed focus and even more intensity. Could Bronson Reed's firing be a temporary storyline? As we know, WWE loves to play with reality when it comes to firings and suspensions. Often, a superstar's firing is used to fuel an ongoing storyline or create more drama leading up to a major event. Could this be the case for Bronson Reed? Let's say Adam Pearce does fire Reed from Raw. The immediate fallout would be massive. Fans would erupt and social media would explode with reactions. But what if this firing is just temporary? Imagine Bronson Reed returning in a few weeks, angrier and more dangerous than ever. A temporary firing would not only allow Bronson Reed to sell the emotional fallout of his rampage on Raw, but it would also give WWE Creative the opportunity to build a massive return for him. This would be especially intriguing if Reed were to come back to target a major superstar like Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes. Think about it. Bronson Reed returns just in time for Crown Jewel or another big event, and his first act back is to challenge one of Raw's top stars. It would make for great TV, and it would be a perfect way to continue his rise in WWE. Could Braun Strowman face consequences too? Now, let's not forget about Braun Strowman, who was also heavily involved in the chaos on Monday Night Raw. While Bronson Reed's actions are the focus of attention, Strowman wasn't exactly innocent. During the match, Strowman also took out several security members with a monstrous top rope splash, leaving bodies scattered around the ring. While Adam Pearce is likely to come down hard on Bronson Reed, there's a chance that Strowman could face some consequences as well. A fine or suspension isn't out of the question, especially since Strowman contributed to the pandemonium. However, Braun Strowman's actions weren't as direct as Reed's attack on Pearce, so he may avoid the more severe punishment. Still, this entire situation raises the stakes for both superstars and sets the stage for some major developments on Monday Night Raw. What's next for Adam Pearce and Raw? The big question now is, how will Adam Pearce handle this situation moving forward? His authority has been challenged time and time again on Raw, and if he doesn't take strong action, his control over the show could completely crumble. Could this lead to a new era of Raw with stricter rules and harsher consequences? If Bronson Reed is fired, it could mark a shift in how WWE deals with superstars who step out of line. And if Reed returns, it could lead to one of the most exciting storylines on Raw. Whether Adam Pearce chooses to fire Bronson Reed for real or turn it into a major storyline, one thing is certain. The next few weeks of Raw will be must-watch TV. Tune in to WWE Insider Report for all the latest updates on Bronson Reed's future, Adam Pearce's decision, and the fallout from this chaotic episode of Raw. Will Reed be fired? Will Braun Strowman face consequences? And how will this affect the landscape of Monday Night Raw? Stay tuned to find out.
Heartbeats crash, collide, lost control, no time. Fire burns, so fades unchanged.